Let's talk about some of the benefits of transformational leadership. The first, it creates an environment, an opportunity to motivate people. It helps you to inspire employees. See, your job is to be that vision. Your job is to give direction and give people the tools that they need in order to be successful. I am letting you know one thing. You will never fire anyone in your life. People fire themselves.
It's not anything that we have caused or done. As long as we put them in a position to be successful, we've done our side on directing them and changing them and attempting to train them and give them the tools for success.
But our job is to help them succeed. Our job is to lift them up everywhere we can.
And if they're not doing what they love to do, they'll never be successful. They've got to like it. It can't be, like I said, just doing times, just showing up, punching the clock and going home, which a lot of people do.
See, one of the things about transformational leadership, when you're the visionary, is it creates family.
So you can be a transformational leader or a transformational company, but there's so many examples, and the more examples that we give people, the more references they get, and it becomes something that's more normal than new.
So, if you want to transform things, you've got to start differently. You've got to start in a situation where you can get things done. And that's where we learn our skills. We learn our skills from other people. And what I'll tell you is, your careers are tied to the top 5 people that you spend the most time with. And if you want to grow, then you've got to grow your circle of friends. Always make the effort. You got to learn how to communicate across everybody. And communicate is not what I say, it's how you hear it. If you want to get started with transformation, there's certain things that you got to do. Is your culture one that's a transactional nature? Because if it is, you got to change that. See, we're dealing with millennials. You want to tap into that smartness because that lifts you up. Have the people that have been with you for 1,000 years mentor these people. Why would you not treat your staff like your children? Why wouldn't you give them every single opportunity, everything they need to be successful too?
But the reality is, if you want to grow and you want your team to grow, you've got to take a look at all the tasks that you do and determine what can only be done by you, what can be sent to someone in your organization, and you constantly have to have people working on their highest and best use, whatever that is.
And is the goal to develop future leaders? Because if your goal is to develop future leaders, your company will grow and you will grow with it. Because when you do the things that you can do, when you have the power to lift people up, when you have the focus on aiding people to achieve their goals, you will raise yourself up and you will truly be a transformational leader.